In this, our last video, we're going to put a couple of instances of strings together to make one composite larger arrangement. Now, I've started off with a little piano sketch here. I'm just going to play it for you quickly. It's pretty simple. Starting off with an A, going to E, and I'm using this as the basis to what to build my string parts on. Back to A, and then to B minor. So I'm going to have to hit 2 notes in my play range to get the minor chord, to D, and then to E, and then I've just repeated it again. Now let's take a look at the first part that I've come up with. And here we can see the instrument and look at what's happening. I've got some automation I've recorded for dynamics here. And this is, I'm calling low strings, although they're all in kind of different parts of the range, but I'm calling it that just for my own organizational sake. But here I've muted the high end. I'm only using low strings. I've got a little bit of a chorus here, but not much dialed on. And let's look and listen. So I'm starting off very quietly. I've got it panned. I'm using the automation here, combined with some style phrase changes. Here are my trigger notes. To the D. I want a nice little dynamic aspect to it. I'm getting a little busier and louder as it builds. And some of these higher style phrases have busier rhythms. And I'm using wide haul in all of the string parts you're going to hear and see. Coming up to the end, I use the B flat for the ending note. Now let's look at the next part that I've added. I'm calling this low mid, but again, that's just for organizational purposes. And let's link this over here so we can see what's going on here. For low mid, I've got a different preset called up again, wide haul, using a bit of delay here, a bit of delay here. And here I'm using both ends, but I've got the crossfader down, so it's emphasizing more of the lows. So let's listen to these two together. And I've got them panned opposite as well. And let's just put them at the same level. Let's mute the piano. And here you'll see in the score, I'm starting off the beat in beat sync mode. So I'm getting it starting on the offbeat of each phrase. When we're in beat here, remember it'll pick up in the middle of the phrase. These are my key switch notes. So that's giving a nice kind of rhythmic variety. And again, I have some dynamics programmed here via the mod wheel. And again, trying to build a little bit in intensity as the arrangement develops. Coming to the end. So again, with that B flat to give the ending. Now let's look at the next part. And here, I'm calling it strings mid, but of course it's not exactly that. I'm using a different one. And here I have the lows muted. And let's look and listen. I have some of the mod wheel for dynamics as well. And here I'm using the finisher a little bit to get a little bit of a thinner type of sound. So let's listen to this. It's only coming in here. And I have it panned as well. So again, I'm hitting some of the notes on different beats. And here I'm playing at double speed as well to get those 16ths. At single speed, it's eighth notes. I'm getting the eighth notes like that, 16ths like that. So it fleshes out the part nicely with some different rhythms. And then I've added one more part, and let's take a look at that. And I'm calling it strings high. And here I've got sustains, nice full range sustains, and they're basically just longer notes. And I've got a bit of mod wheel dynamics happening here as well. And there you can see the swells. All together, I'm trying to get them to breathe in the same places. There's nice little accent swells with all the dynamics combined, and it's subtle with the mod wheel. Just hitting sustained chords here. And we'll come up to the ending. So all that fleshed out from a simple little piano sketch. So there's an idea of how you can use multiple instances of strings to actually use as a source of the composition rather than augmenting an existing arrangement or song. So lots of different ways. It's a very stimulating, creative plugin. I've had a ball putting these videos together. I'm really enjoying this. So this is Eli Kranzberg signing out. I hope you've enjoyed these videos, and we'll find some ways to have strings enhance your music. So enjoy, God bless, have fun. See you for more next time.